The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. We are what our thoughts have made us, so take care about what you think. Words are secondary. Thoughts live. They travel far. By 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Talent is God-given. Be humble. Fame is man-given. Be grateful. Conceit is self-given. Be careful. The pessimist complains about the wind. The optimist expects it to change. The realist adjusts the sails. Start with what is right, rather than what is acceptable. Beware of false knowledge. It is more dangerous than ignorance. Even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. Keep me away from the wisdom which does not cry, the philosophy which does not laugh, and the greatness which does not bow before children. Work like you don't need the money. Love like you've never been hurt. Dance like nobody's watching. A man must be big enough to admit his mistakes, smart enough to profit from them, and strong enough to correct them. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. If you set out to be liked, you would be prepared to compromise on anything at any time, and you would achieve nothing. Step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Knowledge is of no value unless you put it into practice. The young man knows the rules, but the old man knows the exceptions. Everything comes to us that belongs to us if we create the capacity to receive it. Always be a first-rate version of yourself instead of a second-rate version of somebody else. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. The way you see people is the way you treat them, and the way you treat them is what they become. A tree is known by its fruit, a man by his deeds. A good deed is never lost. He who sows courtesy reaps friendship, and he who plants kindness gathers love. Never tell people how to do things. Tell them what to do, and they will surprise you with their ingenuity. Use what talent you possess. The woods would be very silent if no birds sang there, except those that sang best. Experience is not what happens to you, it's what you do with what happens to you. That old law about an eye for an eye leaves everybody blind. The time is always right to do the right thing. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. I will not follow where the path may lead, but I will go where there is no path, and I will leave a trail. My father said there were two kinds of people in the world, givers and takers. The takers may eat better, but the givers sleep better. There are many ways of going forward, but only one way of standing still. It requires wisdom to understand wisdom. The music is nothing if the audience is deaf. A wise man is superior to any insults which can be put upon him, and the best reply to unseemly behavior is patience and moderation. It's better to be a lion for a day than a sheep all your life.